Let's go back to the phone lines. It is the Nationwide Insurance Agent Keith Nunley hotline. Keith Nunley is your trusted nationwide agent for home, auto, business, and life insurance. Get a quote today by visiting Nunley Insurance Nationwide on Facebook. Coach Thomas Osteen, the head coach for Marshall County, joins us on the Keith Nunley Nationwide Insurance, and I've had the opportunity to talk to Coach Osteen maybe 2 or 3 years here in a row. About this time of year, Coach, that means that you guys are winning, and that's always a great thing, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great thing, and just our second year in a row in the semifinals, and we're just thrilled, and blessed. And we were a junior heavy team last year, and have got a senior heavy team this year that learned a lot from that experience last year, and just I feel like we're playing our best football at the best time of year.
You had a run through your region here in the postseason after the first round matchup. You've been going back through your region schedule. That's got to be a little bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely scary. The old saying, it's tough to beat a good team twice. It's so true. And 3 years ago, my first year at Marshall, we had to play Giles in the first round, and had to play them in the regular season as well. And we beat them in the regular season, and they beat us in the playoffs. So just tough to beat a good team twice. We've drawn on those experiences and have been able to capitalize the last 2 weeks versus two region opponents that we know well, but they know us well as well.
We're talking to Coach Thomas Osteen, the head coach for Marshall County, as he's in charge of keeping John Bush in line each and every week. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. I know that some of your folks, I'm going to go ahead and rat out some people from Marshall County. I saw them on Twitter last week when they saw Catholic went down. And Fulton gets beat this week. You got Knoxville Central out there that probably nobody picked to be in the semifinals, but you probably have got a pretty good idea. This is going to be a good team that's coming into Lewisburg next week, isn't it?
No doubt. I expect a heavyweight fight, and hadn't been able to watch a ton of football from that part of the world this year, but I knew what Knox Catholic had. I know what Fulton has, and to survive out of that bracket means you're an outstanding football team, and we're going to expect to have a four-quarter football game and try to figure out a way to win in the end. But the best part is it's in Lewisburg. So, last year in the semifinals we traveled to Knox Catholic and played a great team, and it was a tough experience for us, but one we've learned from and drawn on that experience all year throughout the off season. And we're this has been our goal all year to get back to this opportunity, and really happy that we're at this point. But I still think we got a bunch of hungry football players left.
Dennis Weaver, Eric Keith talking to Thomas Osteen, the head coach for the Marshall County Tigers, joining us here on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
All right, so tonight over Spring Hill, didn't look like you had to break too much of a sweat with the 53-13 win. What are some things you're going to have to buckle down, though, in practice this week as you prepare for Central?
Well, just, we're still going to stress the fundamentals like we do each week. We gave up a couple long runs tonight on, kind of some missed gap assignments to, Spring Hill really good back. So we'll, definitely go back and review those and try to get those, corrected in our run defense. Offensively we had, some sloppy penalties in the first half, some motion penalties, some holding penalties that, got us some bad down and distance situations. So, there's no such thing as a perfect game, and there'll definitely be a bunch of points we can draw from this week to try and get better at.
All right, Coach Osteen, we need to run. We've got a couple things we need to get done before the top of the hour. If you get a chance to see if you get a chance to see John Bush this week, just don't let him drop any plays for you, okay?
No, Mr. Bush, he's our principal and does such a great job, and he's one of the biggest reasons we've got a bunch of good things in place to be in the position we're in right now.
All righty, take care of yourself. Good talking to you again. I hope to see you in Cookeville, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All righty, that is Thomas Osteen, the head coach for Marshall County.